Ciao and welcome back. This is 3.1 of Farhad's Hot Rod Hangout from Maranello, Italy, and I'm inside now the other part of the Ferrari Museum. There's going to be one more museum I'm going to see and show you on the view here, but right now this is sort of the second half of this one. The first part was in the house that Enzo Ferrari was born in. It was the original factory where they built the very first Ferrari's. Pretty wild. Let's check out some other stuff in here right now too. This is the other part of the museum with, well, some pretty wild vehicles in here. Ferrari Monza SP1. Is it a real car? I don't know. It's real that it's in front of me. It's just sitting here. But, you know, it might just be a prototype at this point. I don't know. I think it's real. Maybe a Ferrari freak can tell me if that's a real one. I'm pretty excited to be here and see all this, though. Isn't that something else? The whole building here is shaped to be designed like the back end of a car, and you can see if I look out the front here, it's all glass, and right through there is the old part of the building. That right there is the old factory, so it's wraps right around everything that you can see, and everything that used to be the old Ferrari factory. 166, 1948. Enzo Ferrari Museum, by the way, is where I am again. That had a V12 in it. Can you imagine? Isn't that something? The paint color, super leggera on the front. Talk about priceless historic artifacts. Absolutely beautiful. As you can see, this is quite the place. It's a huge building that sinks below ground. I'll walk you through a little bit of this anyways. We got a speed racer. Wow, that was in 2010 Le Mans. I mean, obviously that's not the first time it was in Le Mans, but Ferrari 250 GT Berlinetta. What year? I gotta find out here in a second. 1959. Steering wheels move over the other side of the car already. A V12. 270 kilometers an hour. Some really cool historic stuff in here, actually. Let's go over here. There's nobody on this one right now. This is a 51 Ferrari 212 Inter. Again, a V12. 5-speed, 200 kilometers an hour. Oh, I love the paint job. The two-tone. It's like chrome that separates. Kind of classical music going on in the background of this. Isn't that just beautiful? Now there is a sign that says at the front that you can customize your car to anything. Ferrari Monza SP2. This is a 2018. It's hard to believe that's even a road car with no roof and barely a windshield. I think you have to wear a helmet just to drive the thing. V12 again, 810 horsepower, over 300 kilometers an hour for a top speed. And they've got some samples here. All the colors you can choose from. Although I wouldn't be surprised if you could just order anything you want. Pick any color you like. Choose your wheels. Pick the leathers. Every color you can imagine. The smell of leather right now is incredible as I'm in front of it. Here's a Ferrari F12. Oh, man. Here we go. Seats to choose from. Ooh, buttery soft. The sports seats. Buckets. Of course, if you've ever seen a Ferrari up close, you know you've got start button here. Signal lights are built in to the steering wheel. Suspension settings, headlights, wipers and washers, and this is your sport comfort, you know, your traction control and stability control settings all just dialed right in. Right there. The best ones are the ones that have the race mode, just like that one. Very cool. Design studio for the classic stuff. And we've got Scuderia over here. Choose your leather color, choose your thread color, choose your seatbelt color. Amazing. The P80C from 2019, 600 horsepower, a real slouch. A tinted black windshield. I think what you use that for is you sit on it and eat your breakfast on it. But wow. Got a few more to show you. Let's go over here. Ferrari KC23. Amazing. Look at the wheels. They have air scoops built into the wheels that force air into the brakes. I believe, a prototype car, as you can't even see through the glass. It's a pretty liquid looking shape. I don't even pretend to know what all the models are. SFX90 XX Spider. This is recent. 2024, 1,030 horsepower. Wow. 1,000 horsepower. 320 kilometers an hour. Ferrari red. And here's going back to my childhood, just like earlier when I was at the Lamborghini Testarossa Spider. What a good looking car, isn't it? That's what I remember Ferrari looking like. Squared out dashboard. 80s grills all over the .488 Spider. It's called the Green Jewel. Definitely have seen a few of these around. A Daytona. I read about this when it came out. 2021. Look at the carbon fiber. The whole thing is carbon fiber. The whole car. Isn't that something? Wow. I know a little different flavor than what we're used to showing you here on Hot Rod Hangout, but I thought, well, I'm going to come here once in my life, so might as well share it with you guys. Portofino tailor-made. A total custom car. Museo Enzo Ferrari Modena. We'll be in Maranello next, our last video. Looks like you can actually sit inside of a Ferrari here. Crazy. Well, thanks for watching and joining us. We got one more part of the video coming up when we get to Maranello. One more Ferrari Museum on the way. This one's pretty spectacular. Hope you enjoyed it. And of course, when I'm back at work next week, back in Canada, we'll be getting you what's new at Rod's Hot Rods too. Just thought we'd give you a little bit of extra fun with all this. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in part 4 coming up next on Hot Rod Hangout.